how are we all? My name is Lucy and this is my channel, The Sewing Gardener. Welcome back if you've been before, and if you're new, a big welcome to you. If you like what you see, hear, whatever, my ramblings, then do feel free to like and subscribe. I'd be truly grateful. So what am I wearing? I've actually worn this. I've realised I've worn this before when I've done a vlog, and as I haven't done very many vlogs, that's not very good of me, really, is it? But this is the Fibre Mood ermine blouse, I want to say. I think it's the ermine, and I made this for Sew Blouse April, and I have just teamed it with a ready-to-wear pair of jeans today, and my red Converse, so they go very nicely together. So what's been happening in my week? Well, I am still knee deep in Sew Skin Summer. It is the 30th of May today, so it's Friday the 30th of May. It's my Friday off, although I was off work yesterday because I haven't been very well, but that's another story. But yes, so it was my day off, hence why I had the hairdressers booked. A long time coming that was. And I am still sifting through the entries. They're coming in thick and fast, and at the last count I think we had 157 entries I had, which has just blown my mind. At one point I didn't even think we'd have enough entries, or I say me would have enough entries for the number of prizes that I've got, but I've exceeded that and more. And I will do a full roundup of Sew Skin Summer next week, for those that are interested. And but I do just want to thank everybody for your overwhelming support for the challenge. I can't believe it's touched so many people. Everybody that's entered so far, thank you so much. I have loved seeing your entries, and the overwhelming generosity of people who have donated. Donations is not part of the challenge. That was an added bonus for me. I wasn't even going to set up a fundraising page, and I was asked about it, so you know, I have, and I've exceeded my target, so thank you. I'm absolutely blown away by everybody's generosity. So I did actually, I've posted one make, which I would have entered if I could for my own challenge, but I've also made another. And I've made a summer Co-ord set, but I used the Fran Pyjamas from Co-ord, which is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And I'm so unorganised that I haven't got the size range here, but I will put it up here where there's a space on my wall. So I've made it in this, and I'll put some pictures in. I haven't posted them on Instagram yet. And it was fabric that I got. So I am a Minerva ambassador, albeit a very bad one because I haven't made some of the bits. But when I knew I was going to enter Last Sew Standing, I did get some fabric in the February ambassador call out, and I ordered this fabric. Now I've showed this before. It is a sateen crepe. Now when it arrived, I thought, did I actually put that in? But yes, it was my first choice. So I think I must have got that muddled up. But anyway, it is a lovely fabric. It's very nice. So I've made the, as I say, the Fran Pyjamas, but as a summer Co-ord. I'm not going to lie, I won't be wearing it as a summer Co-ord. This is fabulous. It'll be a fabulous winter pyjama top because this fabric is quite thick. Now, there was a couple of things about this fabric. It does not press, be warned. If you get a sateen crepe from Minerva, it does not press, and if you have the iron too hot, it will stick to it. So that's two lessons I've learned. The other thing I've learned, because this is on a black base, I changed my needle several times because you get, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it sort of ladders the fabric if the needle starts catching. So I used a very fine needle and I changed it twice. But when I did my buttonholes and then opened them up, a couple of them have laddered down the front, and the top one's particularly bad. So that's another word of warning. But yeah, it's a lovely set for pyjamas. I've got a very swanky pair of pyjamas now, but I won't be wearing it as a summer Co-ord. Having said that, I think it would be okay as a summer Co-ord, in the right fabric. but the shirt, the top is very oversized. I'm not a big oversized person, so I'd have to size down again. I did a medium in the top. Now the bottoms, I made my children, well, my daughter children, they're all in their 20s, pyjama bottoms for Christmas, and they said, I've made them pyjamas for the last 5-6 years for Christmas, and they said this last year was the best that they've ever had. And I made them some cotton pyjamas in this fabric. Now there's a lot of posts about the lane pants at the moment and the difference between the lane pants and the saguaro pants, the Friday Pattern Company, which is a question that I've asked myself. And so Let's Sparkle with Sam has done a vlog about the two, so you can watch that and she'll give you her honest opinion. She cut them out and made them up side by side, but I'll let you watch that. But these, now I made a large in these because I made a large oversized, because I like oversized pyjamas and I could size down, but these are great. I'll put a picture in. I've paired these with a black top. Now again, I don't think I would wear these out. I don't know, maybe to a barbecue or something, maybe, I don't know. But they are a really nice pair of drawstring trousers. They've got inseam pockets here which are quite deep, so I was going to say I'll put my phone in, but my phone is on there, so you can see, you can get your hand right in, and you can they've got patch pockets on the back, so 2 pockets on the back, a nice drawstring. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a comparison. I love the saguaro pants. I've worn mine a couple of times this week. They're in the wash now. I made them in a chambray that I got from Rach Stitched Up D-Stash a little while back. But yeah, I think these are a really good pair of drawstring trousers. So that's that. I said in my last vlog I was going to make the Emporia Patterns Penelope dress, which is this. I actually can't find the fabric I was going to make it in, and I think I've changed my mind anyway, because I'm a bit worried it's going to look a bit like a nightie in that fabric. It's not the pattern, because I've seen some glorious versions of this, and I think Tony from the Sewing Bee did a really nice one in a purple and white gingham, big large gingham recently, which was lovely. But this is quite fabric hungry. It needs 4 meters. So the reason I was going to use that ditzy blue is because I do have 4 meters of it. I don't know where it is right now. My sewing room is still a mess from when my daughter used it, my eldest daughter. But I find I've got 4 meters of this, and what do we think? Do we think that would make a nice Penelope dress or not? Or would it be a bit busy, or would it just be a bit heavy because it's got such a dark base? I've got 4 meters of that. I had thought about an Avenir jumpsuit for that. I don't know. See, this is the problem. Mind goes into overdrive. Or from the Stitch Festival, I didn't go this year, so the year before, I picked up this from Pigeon Wishes, and it's a beautiful, like a cotton lawn, but it had some water damage on it. So I've got 3.5 meters of this, and I might just see if I can get that out of it, even if it means I do a smaller ruffle on the end or remove the ruffle completely. I might use that. I had thought about doing using this for the Nina Lee Park Lane, but I think I'm going to use that instead. And then the other thing that I've made this week, I have been pressing on with the Farmresh sampler, and I have finished it this morning, the Goat and Tulips. So that's the block. So I finished that one, and I've already cut out the next one, which is, these are my pieces. I never label mine. I should, because it's a pain. You have to remeasure. The next one is Sheep and Sprouts. So that's that. And then this one, you actually join to the chicken that I did last week. So you actually join these two together to make, it's probably that way, to be fair, to make that block. So I've got to do that. And I think that was all I was going to say today. Yeah, I think that was it. I will sort out what I'm going to do for June makes next week. I just need to see all the entries. I know I'm expecting a tidal wave of entries tomorrow for So Skin Summer, which is fine. So I'll have Sunday to try and sort those out, but do bear with me if you for prizes, because it's just me and I will sort it. But I'm back at work Monday, obviously, and I work full time, but I will do it as and when I can. Yeah, hope you're all well. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Thank you all. Bye.